hello. Did you say hello? No, I said hello, but that's close enough. Hello and welcome back, my sweet spirits, to another Fairy-like Tarot in readings. It's been one of those cray days. You know, the type of Wednesday where they're like, you know what, let's have another Monday. That's gonna be awesome. No, it's not, but we rocked it out. I've got a great team. We rocked it. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm just lighting a little Palo Santo behind my sage to sweeten the vibe a little bit. And torture my sister. I'm just kidding. She likes Palo Santo, but she hates sage. Okay, I'm not going to blow directly into the sage ash bowl this time. So, happy Wednesday. I hope everybody's doing well. It's going to be a timeless reading. I have absolutely no focus on what kind of reading it's going to be, so we're just going to kind of wing it and see where it goes. It's been a crazy few weeks. Alright, so calling on all guardian angels, spirit guides, and ancestors of myself and the collective to see what messages most need come out on this lovely evening. And we are popping out immediately with the Ace of Swords. Venturing forth on some endeavor. You're feeling a little motivated to get something done. I know I am. I'm just sitting here staring at the desk trying to finish my charting on my tablet and wanting to get going on these tarot cards. Okay, a few more pop out. Bottom top. Whoa. We've got Three of Cups in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. And the Magician in reverse. My goodness, they're going to make me think about this tonight, aren't they? We're going to have another Monday. It just seems to be the feeling of the energy today. My Lord have mercy. That's a lot of wax. Okay. What else do we have for the collective? One or two more, please. Okay, beautiful. We've got the Emperor upright, and we've got Five of Swords upright. So we are looking to do some endeavors. And with this Three of Cups, apparently it is not time for celebrating, maybe getting that nose to the grindstone. We've got the Page of Wands. So it looks like our attention maybe is focused away from love and chasing love. Oh, and the Magician in reverse. Maybe feeling kind of out of sorts. Yeah. Nope, that wanted to stay out. We got Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior card coming out under this Ace of Swords. Yeah, we got the Magician in reverse. So maybe we feel that we're not pulling in the things that we would like to pull in at this time, not feeling our usual magical manifesting selves. Maybe you feel kind of a delay in the things that you've been asking for, even though you are in this energy of venturing forth and trying to get it. You are in the Emperor energy, or the Emperor energy is coming. And this Five of Swords may be reflecting at what needs done. What are the obstacles? And we've got Six of Cups in reverse. We got a lot of cups popping out in reverse here. So maybe you're feeling like there's a lack of an offer, maybe lack of support with the Three of Cups and Six of Cups. Same row. Did I show it? I don't think I did. So that was in reverse. called in the cards, the well-loved. So maybe feeling like you got a lack of love and support in your endeavors. I mean, we did have the Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior, come out right on top of your Ace of Swords. Pardon. Page of Wands. Page of Wands, please. Okay. Yeah, all right. So we might have some things that are hidden from you. Some things that are going to be coming to light as it is upright. And I'm just seeing the way those dogs are looking at the moon. Like, they can see what's up. They see what's going on. Magician. We've got the Six of Swords, but it was in reverse. So now is time to kind of stay put, focus, so that you can come into this Emperor energy is what I'm getting. And, okay, interesting. Under the Emperor, I got the Empress in reverse. We've got this masculine energy, assured, on top of your game, in control, know what you want. Maybe you have a feminine, or maybe your feminine side is out of balance. Maybe you need to focus on your receiving mode. The Empress does represent receiving and creativity. Maybe this is time to focus on getting that in balance, or maybe you do have a feminine in your energy who is out of balance. Maybe needs some of that support to get her back into feminine mode, make her feel safe so that she can come into herself and y'all can be the Empress and Emperor together. He, she, they. As I've said before, we all embody both energies. Alright, and so we've got the Five of Swords in reverse and King of Swords in reverse. That is King, right? Yes, okay. It's been a long day, guys. Did about 4 hours or more of driving just to and from home. That does not count between patients, so I'll be road weary. I should be in Connecticut by now with the type of driving I did today. So King of Swords in reverse on top of that Five of Swords in reverse. I would say that, yeah, you got some battles going on inside your head. Some stuff that you don't want to bring to surface, but it's bugging the crap out of you. You maybe want to use your tongue as a sword and cut somebody down. I wonder what else is going on with that. Going back to the Nine of Wands. Okay, that one hit the floor. We have Temperance. So this is something that you're going to have some patience over. Maybe call in your guardian angels for help. Maybe not so much rely on people in your lives to push, help, to support you, but just realized my candle went out. But call more on your spiritual side. Call on your guardian angels. Call on your ancestors, your spirit guides. You know, when the load gets too heavy, they are there to support you. They are usually more than willing to want to come in and bring you to your fullest and highest loving potential. Alrighty. Let's see with this Six of Cups in reverse. Oh my goodness, I got stuff popping out everywhere, y'all. Lord of mercy. Alright, we got the Devil in reverse. So maybe you are leaving behind this devil-like energy, or maybe you have some people bringing you some negative intentions in your field. Maybe you've heard some things that aren't so nice, or maybe you've got somebody that's outright attacking you. I hope you're leaving the devil behind. Yeah, okay. The things that are not seen is going to lead to a tower. It's in reverse. So this might be a smaller tower, or it just might be coming in slow moving. I feel like this is something you're expecting, though. I think that this is something that has been building a while, and it's going to come to a head kind of slowly. Maybe with that devil energy, it is starting to build. And yeah, anybody could see an eruption whenever it's building constantly. And we got with the Six of Swords in reverse, the Page of Pentacles upright. So you might be having someone come in with a money offer, maybe some support, someone that's younger. And they are not going to like that devil and the tower energy. So this is going to happen in divine timing. The Page of Pentacles is facing away from all this stuff, which tells me they're either going to be blind to the situation, and I would suggest keeping your private info private for that reason, because you never know what blessings you turn away by airing the dirty laundry out in public, so to speak. Nobody wants to see your skid marks. Ew. All right, we got Knight of Swords in reverse over the Empress in reverse, which is over the Emperor upright. Yeah, I feel like that's more of a union. This is going to be some kind of union, but your Empress maybe is dealing with a tower herself. Or you slowly need to move into more feminine aspects of your personality. Okay. What else do we have? King of Swords. Whee! Okay. Oh, Lord. Yes! Oh. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Alright, so with this King of Swords in reverse, we have got the Seven of Swords popping up. That is someone trying to get away with some BS. And especially, but you see it coming because this came out in reverse. So this is some old BS, and it's like they're trying to do the same BS because this came out in reverse. We got 10 of Swords in reverse. So this backstabbing, conniving, thieving energy. Yeah. That person's still in your energy. And that might have something to do with this devil in reverse too. So just pay attention to who you're keeping in your energy. You can do a prayer to Archangel Michael to cut all karmic ties with people, places, things, entities, animals, dimensions. Please and thank you. Just always remember to say thank you when you pray to Archangel Michael. Well, any of the angels. You should be grateful if you're asking for someone to help. Tell them thank you. But, yeah, this is why you're caught up in your head with that Five of Swords at the beginning of this row. Is you, jeez Louise, you've been through it. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Where are we going with this? So, yeah, you got to have some patience. You're the wounded warrior. You're off on a venture here. And we've got Temperance. Pew, pew, pew. That pops in my head. If y'all have an iPhone, text somebody pew, pew. It's so cool. Trust me. I won't tell you what it does. I'll let you be surprised. All right. Yeah. Cool, cool. All right, so we got Death in reverse. which I'm thinking this is something inward that needs to die. And then after that was the world. So with this wounded warrior energy and my nephew bringing a kitty in here. So with this wounded warrior energy and the Ace of Swords, then they're asking you to be patient. Be patient with yourself, I think, maybe is the key. Figure out ways to relax. Get that old hamster wheel to quit spinning in your head. Because things are coming. Yeah, Yeah, we got the Hangman in reverse. Coming out on top of the Devil. That is someone that's not self-aware. Or they could be self-aware and manipulative. I don't know why that's popped in my head. And with that, we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is someone that does not wish you well in your energy. And I really do think that you're well aware of this. Oh, I got these cards shuffled flippy floppy. You know, both sides showing. Okay, now the Tower. Okay, they're saying this is going to come in quickly. Maybe it wasn't supposed to pop out in reverse. Yeah, this is going to pop out quick. It's going down for real. In the bottom of the deck, we got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Pew. Someone, so I always, not always, usually, like in my mind though, Queen of Swords is somebody that is more calculated and thoughtful in her actions towards challenges. It's almost as if she embodies a masculine energy, but more in a feminine way, if that makes any sense. Yeah. This is a queen that is in reverse, is not open to opinions, where upright should be open to opinions. Really thoughtful, but this person is brash, acts quickly, and that's coming out on top of the Chariot. That's what it is. This person's going to be coming at you quickly, but the Tower still might build slowly. Trust me, I am not really a My Little Pony fan at all, ever. But I love it because when I was sick, my sister gave it to me with some tea in it. She's so sweet. That's yummy. Page of Pentacles. That kitty hair all over me. That popped out fast. Alright, Page of Pentacles with the Lovers, but it was in reverse. And also, we had 8 of Swords in reverse. Energy of an ex-lover. Someone that kept you bound, but either you have freed yourself or you're in the process from freeing yourself from them. And that falls under the Page of Pentacles. So maybe that Page of Pentacles could be that ex-lover. Younger than you a little bit. Bringing, no, I'm hearing no. They're aware of it. They're aware of your situation, the Page of Pentacles. They're aware of this energy, and I see him in this path looking up at the Empress in reverse. Knight of Swords, please. Okay, cool. Alright. So in that Emperor energy that is at the base of this reading, we have got the Queen of Wands. Very intuitive energy. And we have got the 7 cups. So what this is telling me, this whole situation, this whole conflict, you need to be trusting your gut instinct. If it walks like a duck, it talks like a duck, it's probably a duck. It popped in my head, but you need to trust your intuition, and you're going to have some major offers come in. Different kinds of offers: love, abundance, prosperity, right, support. We got the heartbreak card coming out on 10 of Swords. Yeah, this person either broke your heart or is still breaking your heart. So this is all feeling like you're seeing things. You are seeing opportunities arise and open up, and you want to charge forth towards whatever this opportunity is. But you have got some cleaning up to do. You have got some energetic healing to do. You have some emotional healing to do. A lot. And then you're going to start seeing things pick up, and I think you'll start seeing things pick up and go in your favor. But you are in the mucky muck of it right now. So it's kind of like you're taking a tour through the swamp or the wetlands or something, and all of a sudden you find yourself out of a bridge, and then you're up to here in mud. You're up to here in mud. You might be up to here in mud looking at these cards. I'm sorry. Oh, man. But don't fret. Don't be worried. Don't be afraid. I mean, this Temperance card, too, it really just screams angels to me. I feel like your spirit guides and ancestors really want to help you on this journey. And my biggest advice to you, too, is like the bigger the challenge, the better the reward. I don't know if you ever saw that old movie, Big Fish. But that would be a really good movie for you to watch right now to give you some encouragement. And just personal experience too. The bigger the shadow that you fight, the bigger the reward whenever you come out of that energy. When you're done mourning, when you are done healing and facing your challenges that are keeping you back, at the end, there's so much clarity. There's so much clarity and reward for doing the work and putting the time in. Because the problem is, if you don't do the work and put the time in, you are not going to get the reward. You're going to be forced to repeat this cycle, either with the same person or somebody else. These energies will come back in different forms. It doesn't pause. I don't know how to do that yet. What's up? Get some water. Sorry, that was my son. Now he's got what I had. Poor guy. I should have bought more ginger ale. But yeah, as I was saying, you got to put the work in, or you're just going to be stuck in the same cycle over and over and over and over again. And I know that out of personal experience. Nobody wants that. All right, so we're going to do some intuitive cards and see what else Spirit might have to say. Disparity. So you might be in a state of despair. What else? Have hope. Never, ever give up hope. There's always hope. Oh, excuse me. You always gotta have hope. Because, I mean, have you ever seen other people, how fast their lives can change? I mean, people, like, boom, win the lottery. Or boom, quit their job, and then just a day later, they find their dream job. Things are always around the corner that you would least expect if you just let them come in and go with the flow. Alrighty. Oh. Okay. It says coming in autumn. Well, it is autumn. You might be hanging on to this because it's familiar to you. And that can be one of the most terrifying things when change is about, is letting go of things that are familiar, even if they hurt us. Because that is a natural part of your limbic system, the lizard brain. Our brain automatically wants to hold on to things that are familiar because we know the outcome. You know, if so-and-so does A, B, C, D, that your response is going to be E, F, G. But when we jump and we have no clue what's coming next, it drives our lizard brain nuts. It drives the ego crazy because you don't have a plan. But a lot of times when you jump to take that change, that's when the blessings start coming in. That's when you realize, hey, I never thought this person would support me in this endeavor, but here they are being my bestie. Or, hey, I'm leaving that job. And then, boom, you get on Indeed and you find something paying $20 more an hour or something. All right, what else? I feel like that was very important to say. You good? I don't know if that was a cat or the child. Oh, like I said, your ancestors. They want to help you. That's coming out right under hope. Remember your talent. Maybe this endeavor that you are spiking up on with that sword has to do with something you're very talented at. Which a lot of people, I feel like they underestimate themselves when they come to their talents. They don't realize how many different areas of their lives they can be talented in. That fell on the floor, which means it's very important. Got mistrust. And that could keep you from jumping. You don't trust what's coming next. What else? Watch and wait. Watch and wait. I've preached this one so many times. We get so many people. You're so ready to defend yourself. You're so ready to explain yourself. You are so ready to attack the person that is hurting you. Sit in your peace. Do something that is going to bring peace to you. Do not jump on these things, because when you're out there and you are doing your thing and you know that you're being a good person, you're not harming anybody, you're just, excuse me, living your best life, so to speak, you have no need to explain yourself. Your actions are going to speak way louder than the words anyway. And whoever the heck is, gang stalking you, making you feel like crap, breaking your heart, that energy is going to come to the surface in the eyes of others. Because, another thing about watching and waiting is it can frustrate the crap out of the person that's trying to hurt you because you're not giving them a rise. And you think about when we're little kids, I don't know how many of you have siblings, but a lot of times, he's poking me, he's poking me, he's poking me. You're getting poked because they want to hear you say, he's poking me, and it's fun. Fun for these little drama queens to poke and poke and poke. All right, what else do we have? Whoa, okay. All right, you're on track. Whatever it is that you're pushing to do, you're on track to it. And it looks like summertime, this thing that you're pushing towards. As long as you do your work, you put your time in, you nurture. I was going to say nurture yourself, and I look down and it says nature in my hand. Stay good with money. See, and that's what you got to do, is focus on you. Because when you're focused on others, you are giving them your energy that could be well spent doing things to do what you want, to see the outcomes that you want in your life. But if you're sitting there all worried about what they're thinking, what they're saying, this, that, and the other, you've wasted energy. That could have been time making plans, drawing something out, typing something up on the computer, or working on that project, you got to get them out of your head. And I know it can be really hard work because that is also part of our limbic brain. We want to protect ourselves. We want to defend ourselves. As part of that battle part, you gotta cut it out. Go sit in nature. What cards do I want next? I'll save that one for last. Alright. I feel like these goddess cards are calling me. Then I might do some oracle. I've missed doing tarot. I had some technical difficulties. I had to clean up a lot of space. You would be amazed how many screenshots of songs I deleted, or not, if you know me. I love music. Constantly listening to music. All kinds of music. Okay. Yee. Whoa. Let me throw it at you. Sun. That's beautiful. I love these cards. Alright. Sun number... It's either 51 or 54. This deck is a little odd on the numbers. Oh, 51. He, the sun, empowerment message. When you shine your light into the world, you will attract various people and experiences that match or challenge your commitment to being empowered. Right now, you are receiving information to know which choice to make, which opportunity to take, and which person to trust. The Aboriginal Australian sun goddess, He, illuminates your path with her rays and brings you clarity as she shows you what you need to know. A bright light also attracts a lot of bugs. That sounds like you got a lot of bugs in your energy. So know that you may also attract those who see themselves smaller as a result of your empowerment. This is conditioning that needs to be healed in many people in the world. All you can do is be incandescent and joyful, kind and truthful, and the world will begin to reflect that goodness back to you. The goddess Yi is happy to help you shine. Alignment message. Sometimes the light shines too bright and too hot for you to achieve your aims. Although the sun is bright, getting too close to its fire will risk everything burning to the ground. Do you really want to know all that is hidden from you now? Are you ready to face the harsh light of illumination that rips open your old ideas and shows you what else is possible? Your alignment task is to be bold and brave. Don't shrink away. Know that this is all part of the process of evolution that calls forth the bright sunlight to show you the shadows so you cannot escape your own denial. Allow the truth to burn through your defenses. Then you'll be set free. When the sun goddess Yi comes with her bright light, it is a day of reckoning that will lead only to miracles. So yeah, I mean, I think that aligns quite well with what I was saying is you got some inner work to do. The bigger the shadow, the bigger the light. You have a whole sun goddess coming out as your light. So something tells me whatever you're up to might be for the greatest good. This might send ripples out into the world like the wings of a butterfly, and really help some folks. Yep, someone's really calling me to the other worldly oracle. So we'll do one of those. I absolutely adore these cards. They're so pretty. What do we have for collective on this energy, please? Whoa. The whole deck, apparently. There she is. Howdy there. Empress. And this one popped out upright. I really feel like there needs some alignment with your receiving mode, receiving help from others. Softer. Be vulnerable. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to share. especially to those you trust the most. Just share with yourself and be honest. Empress, feminine. Empress embodies the essence of creation itself, a vessel of limitless potential and profound fertility. She carries within her the seeds of possibility. She embraces her ever-present ebb and flow of existence and the understanding that the cycles of birth and decay are not to be feared but celebrated. With every breath, she weaves her intentions into the fabric of creation, giving meaning and direction to life by guiding and redirecting the chaos. By birthing from chaos, the Empress brings forth the idea of new existence, providing a balance between growth and transformation. Shadow aspects to consider. Chaos, offloading energies the destructive way. So, don't trauma dump your friends. Your friends are not your therapists. People at bars are not your therapists. Your bartender might be your therapist. No, don't bug your bartender, especially if they're busy. If they're bored, maybe. Yeah. Feel the room. Feel the room. Read the room. That's what it is. But yeah, just you gotta embrace the ebb and flow, the shadow and the light. Do your inner healing work. And it never hurts to do some self-help books. There was an old one. There's quite a few out there. I guess I'll get it. Nope. So this one was a pretty easy read. The Four Agreements. I read that a long time ago. But that might be something that you might be interested in, just to kind of get rid of self-limiting beliefs, help you get out of that ego center, the limbic system, the lizard brain, help you get out of that and more into spirit, the higher vibration, that part of you that has dreams and goals, because if you can dream it, you can do it. Your brain will start working towards what you dream and focus on. Well, they had a lot to say real fast. I'm going to put half of the deck back and we're going to start over. All right, a few oracle cards and then we'll wrap this up. I know this has gotten on pretty long and I've just kind of missed it. Okay, so remember before we said familiarity? You might be stuck in your South Node. A place that is comfort zone. Something is cozy even though it might not be good for you. Resistance, fear of the new, clinging to old ways, and getting yourself into situations. And that's what happens when we act and we just don't sit, wait, and watch. You're going to end up in some drama. Do you really want to live in drama your whole life? I mean, if that's your thing, if you thrive on dramas, by all means, go for it. That's you. That ain't my cup of tea. I don't know. Write a book about it. Might be an external party. Some situations going on. And that's where like gang stalking had kind of popped in my head because there was so much negative energy popping out in the tarot. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Maybe you have somebody coming in with an offer eventually once you do your healing. Yeah. Clarity and truths. You gotta do your work. It says heightened intuition and seeing things, and then right under that was intuition. So maybe this is where some of the energy is coming in. Maybe you are not actually hearing anything in the rumor mill or seeing anything, but you're just feeling it and you know that that person is like talking junk about you or sabotaging you in some sort of way. And maybe that's what's got your hamster wheels spinning there. And also can be creating fears and illusions. And we also have Venus coming in. There is a love offer. Maybe that's what that Two of Cups in reverse was. With that type of energy that you are stuck in right now, though, with all this work that needs to be done, my best advice would be that is not the best time for a love offer. You want to come at least mostly healed into a relationship. You need to come in definitely knowing what you want, and you don't want to be carrying a bunch of drama along with you. You do not want to be carrying junk with you. That is for sure. That's not fair to you. It's not fair to the other person. You should be able to fully enjoy one another. And what else do we have? I'll do a few more. Okay. All right. Love offer, springtime. And that's reasonable if you're buckled down today and start your work. It can take a while to get through some of this work. I don't know particularly what you're going through exactly. Sometimes it can take years and decades. But it does not matter how slow the progress as long as you are making progress. I love that mixture. Okay. Illusions and confusion. What else? You need to take action on the illusions and confusion. Meow. Hello. Follow your passions. Stop focusing on other people. Focus on yourself. Focus on your passions. Focus on your desires, your dreams. And that will fill up the empty places for this crap that's getting in your head, getting you stuck. And you have assistance of spirit guides, which also came out with ancestors. You got your ancestors, you got your spirit guides. Bottom of the deck, temptation. Do not get tempted, because that will only pull you backwards or slow you down. Do not go back to these old comfortable ways. You will find new comfortable ways that are healthier and feel much better than those toxic zones that you have visited before. All right, that's all I've got for you. We got Kai Kitty back here begging for lovins. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Fairy Lake Tarot Readings. Love and light to all of you always. Bye. Mwah.